Oof. Oofa-doo, oofa-doo, oofa-doo-fa-doo-fa-doo. Please tell me you're working alright. Oofa-doo-fa-doo. Please tell me you're working alright. Alright, you're working fine. Let me live stream. Alright, you're working fine. Oh shit, that's gonna be an echo. Live stream. Shut up, you. Okay. Okay, that's good, that's good. Okay, so I need to move OBS here so I can keep the chat there. Hey, Styro! Oh shit. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Okay. Alright. Let me get the music playing. Add recently. Okay, I can do that. I first want to work on L'Amour. I first want to work on L'Amour, and then I'll jump into those guys. I'll try to do Link and Zelda maybe today. What kind of music do I want to play? That's not it. Trying to find the music. Hold on. C D F G H I J K L M N O. Elf songs. Royalty free. Next week, 12 episodes after Yanu premieres next. What? Ianu as in Ianu? This Ianu? It's movie premieres? Huh? We're gonna put back this one. But also, huh? Get out of here, you. I'm definitely gonna be watching Twisted Metal. Right now, currently, I'm actually making my way through Monkey Kid. I thought the show was only 3 seasons. Turns out there's 5, and I can watch the other 2 on Peacock. Okay, I gotta watch the Yanu. But also, yeah, there's 5 seasons of Monkey Kid. I watched 2 and 3. I finished 2 and 3. I made a review for those 2. I'm currently watching through 4, and by God, I think I'm like episode 4 on it right now, 3 or 4 on there. Like Monkey Kid's backstory being revealed. I'm like, oh shit. Story characters: Elrin, L'Amour. Story characters: Elrin, L'Amour, Perdita. Wait, is it not streaming on... What? Okay, there we go. Alright, we're good. Alright. We're gonna rework on L'Amour to make it a little bit more. Yeah, Lego Monkey Kid broke the ending after 3 seasons trope, and the story really gets crazy. No, 100%. I was wondering, like, all right, what's gonna happen? I thought season 3 was the end. Because they do, I don't know if they were like, I don't know if they didn't know if they're gonna get another season or not. But like, literally, like they straight say, like, you know, like it began with the staff, it ends with the staff. You know, making a whole big thing about MK getting the staff back and all that. I thought like that was the end of it altogether, and it's like, oh no, there's still more. I'm like, oh shit. Let's see. Trying to find like a pose. Pose with try that. All right, I'm just gonna hold on. Stock poses with staff. That's pretty good. I know the type of pose I want to. I just want. That's not a bad one. Sorry if I can't see anything in a minute. Just give me 1 sec. Oh, wait a minute. That's probably why. Nope, still same shit. Let's see here. Yeah, Leon One Kid broke ending 3 seasons. Sad though that after season 3, Lady Bone Demon pretty much. Really? Well, okay, Lady Bone Demon, I did see this here. What, she dies, so I guess that would make sense. But oh man, that Red Sun one kind of sucks though, because Red Sun actually, I was liking his
the top curls back down. You
shut up, Matt Mercer. What was it? Red Sun and like May's whole like friendship was freaking badass. Oh man, where's that? I guess I could just wing it. Actually, wait a minute. If I look up stock poses with Scythe, I'm not finding anything I like. Okay, that's fine. We'll just go with what I got. That's okay. Alright, let's see here. You get an episode of MK's backstory reveal. I only got to the part where MK is brought to the stone by, like, Sun Wukong's old master. And pretty much the master tells him that MK being in the center of all this, MK being the one who pulled his staff, is able to wield Monkey King's power and all that stuff, that there's a reason for it. Other than that, he has not revealed yet what that reason is. But it looks like, but also like them showing MK like covered in dirt as a baby and all that stuff, that it looks like MK probably was born from the stone, or born from the same stone that Monkey King was. I'm gonna try to finish it today, but yeah. Okay, delete that. Best picture I'm gonna get. Get the episode against backstory reveal. Also, season 3 showed that the person Bone Demon possessed was possible join the crew, but she doesn't. Aw, that sucks. Yeah, like they did show her like pop up like at the very end, and like, you know, the Lady Bone Demon dropping her. Like, I was like, oh, okay. Like, I guess that frees everyone up, so now they can beat the shit out of the demon form. I'm guessing, because that's the thing. I'm wondering if, like, they weren't told yet if they were gonna make more or not. I think there's going to be a 6th season. At least the wiki says that, like, you know, that there's certain episodes and they're to be announced. But I hope so. Like, so far it looks like it's going pretty nuts with, like, the new, like, Monkey King friends in the past. Like, there's always the question of, like, there's the question everyone's bringing up. It's like, hey, you know, we're all descendants of, you know, the past Journey to the West crew, but MK's the only one who isn't. It's not the same. It's fine. I don't need to do it exactly. So, like, they're already throwing up the question of, like, what exactly, and now it's really bringing up, like, what exactly is even MK? Is he? So I'm excited to see how that's what's gonna happen with that. Get the episode of backstory reveal, possess, and possibly join the crew. But yeah, Red Sun and Red Sun and and May's like whole little friendship was so badass. Kind of sucks that if he's just cameos after that, because he legit was like the main like rival kind of character. The posing is wrong because I have his chest forward when it's really it's like then I feel like he would be that guy who would be barrel chested forward. Hold on a second. How do you say hunt in Spanish?
In Spanish, that's gas.
I fucked up on the foreshortening. I don't even need this at this point. I'm not even doing the same pose. When you get to MK plot twist, remember his reaction because kind of goes through the same thing Mai goes through, but acts like you guys have no idea what I'm going through. Alright. Yeah, I think the episode I just watched is the same episode that that Pigsy fights old Sandy. Pigsy fights old Sandy, unlocks demon power, and then May, I believe it's the same episode that May fought, what do you call it? Actually, wait, is this a pose that Diz has? It might be, actually. And that May met her ancestor. Okay, no, if it was, it's not a pose that I'm using for her now. Especially since this is going to be Diz's main pose for a minute. Kinda wish the Lego Monkey Kid Amphibia explained more about what Marcy and Lady Bone Demon's reaction to the aftermath of Season 3. Yeah. I do think maybe after the Marcy getting stabbed, Disney kind of stepped in and said, we got to make this more funner a little bit. Even though I did like Season 3 of Amphibia, to a point, I've made it quite clear I don't like the ending. But is that too sassy? I feel like that's too much hip. It's a he's cocky. Amphibia is barely continuing through comics, possibly shows, but I'm wondering, is Anne gonna come back for that, or is it just gonna be like the adventures in Amphibia kind of thing with like the others, with like Sprig and everyone. Also, it seems like Donna Terrace pretty much burned the bridges with Disney, so I don't think we're gonna get an Outhouse continuation, at least not with her Helmy, unless Disney coughs up some dough. Which even then, Yeah. Although Donna did do a quick art style, did like a quick art piece of Guinevere. Hold on. Give me a minute. Give me 1 second. What was it? I want to find the Donna Terrace artwork of Gwen. I think her name is Gwen. It is the Knights of Guinevere. Okay, this one. Copy image. How involved is the plot for Limor throughout Wolftown? I'm still working on that, honestly. He's obviously a new character. Yeah, this, okay, just what I was talking about. This is Gwen, and honestly, I'm looking at it, I'm like, that's Luz! A little bit. Obviously not wholly, but you know, like, I don't know, something about the eyes and the cheerfulness, it really gives me Luz. But Limor is definitely, obviously a newer character. At least, you know, of case of me drawing. So I definitely have to see how I'm gonna work him into. Again, that's why I think like maybe season 2 would probably be at least a little bit more of him into it. Because I want season 1 to be more focused on the town itself, and obviously like the main setup of characters like Gao, Diz, and Wu Li, and then obviously like Amada and everyone else. And then season 2 is what we're really gonna branch out into a little bit more of outside of what's happening outside of the outside world around Owl Town, and like it coming to Owl Town itself. Limor, maybe I'll have him, like you said, like send some notes every so often. For at least the first season. Because I think he would be out there I think he would be out in the world more than in Owl Town, simply because there's more actual game that they could that he could actually hunt. Because a lot of it's not like it wait, did it? No, I don't think it explained. I don't think Wooly explained it yet. But Wooly explains the beast in the Blood Red Forest. It's not necessarily that it's not like, you know, a good game, I guess. Like not like they're they're super tough or like they that no one can hunt them or something. It's more along the lines of you don't want to hunt them. And not for like, other than, well, the only one that's like sacred really is the carbuncle. But it's not like there's not really a lot of gain to hunting the beasts in the Blood Red Forest. I guess it's probably the best way of saying it. But yeah. So like right now, currently, Lemore hasn't really entered. Well, then again, I'm gonna be revisiting older episodes to add some stuff later. Obviously, with like new characters that we have added. So eventually, I'm sure he'll probably pop up a little bit more, maybe. But yeah. But yeah, that's how I'm for the more. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. But yeah, jeez, that Monkey King episode, holy shit. God, I'm excited to keep watching that so much. Maybe like, I don't know if if it's currently running, it might be my new favorite running animated show, honestly. Actually, I wonder if is Fight Girl coming back? That's actually a God. I hope that's not canceled. Actually, you know what? I want to Google that real quick. Nope, not that. All. Invincible. Fight Girl Season 2. Is that coming back? There has been no official confirmation cancellation announcement of Invincible Fight Girl Season 2. While some fans discuss potential synopsis, expressed interest in the second season, the show's future remains unconfirmed. Late 2024. Damn. I know none of you guys know this, but I think there will be a season 2. Answer, any confirmation or cancellation renewed? God, I hope it gets renewed. Okay. God, I'm really, really hoping it gets renewed. That show was legit super good. Alright. I'm so hoping we're gonna get oh, that show gets at least a full 2 to 3 seasons. Also, yeah, I just realized what you meant by like the 3-season thing. Yeah, because usually the animated shows end on the 3rd season. That means they must be doing pretty well. Either did pretty well, or like they ordered them in half, maybe? I don't know. Because I feel like some of them, like, glitch text. I feel like they ordered 1 season and then broke it up into 2 seasons, but I honestly have no full idea if that's actually the case. Hold on a second. Second. All right. Sometimes the paint can doesn't fill in all the little creases, the little cracks like in between the black lines if I do that. But yeah. Man, that kind of sucks that Red Sun's not going to be in more of it. Then again, everything that's kind of been shown in Monkey Kid so far, maybe like, I hope it's because of some big plans for like other characters then. I think I may have given him boobs on accident. Change the music. Let's see here. That song also gives me like very The World Ends With You vibes. Okay. Let's see. I erased this. Alright. How would you get a high score? Who would get a high score on an IQ test? Lemore or Madame Perdita? Honestly, I would maybe think Madame Perdita. Because there is a reason why, like, she is the head of, like, the Perdita household. And she takes on, like, the major responsibility of the Perdita, like, I guess family job, I guess it would be. So I would say Madame Perdita would probably be like the main, would probably be like have the highest one. I need to shrink his eyes a little. Fun fact: the Book of Bill and the core of Bill Eversley. Okay, I gotta read the damn book. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted. Open. Yeah. I have to really actually read. I gotta sit and read that book. Maybe I got a little bit of time right now, so. Also, I'm working on freaking the next episode of Owltown, like the voicing parts, obviously now. And by God, there's so many goddamn characters in that one. I don't know why. I think I made him more distinguished. New theory in All Tessie 2, there's a lady, bone demon, or core little event on the next actually talks about the aftermath. Let me put it this way. Every time there's a season finale, there will be an event. There will be an event, and with that event, there will always be aftermath. There will always be an event, and there will always be aftermath. That's the thing I specifically want to do every time there's a new every time there's a season finale or whatever, or there's a new season, is I want there to be aftermath, and I want that aftermath to push forward the story. I don't want, like, I want characters to be almost indistinguishable from their previous season self. They'll have a really funny connection. I gotta read it. But I want the seasons to be where the aftermath obviously helps push stories and character development. And I want characters. I want you to be able to look back at, like, after the series is over. I want you to, or even like season 2 is over. I want you to be able to look back at season 1 and be like, oh my god, these characters have gone through so much. Like, that's one thing I really liked, like, in Game of Thrones, is that if you really look at the characters in the first episode, where, like, it's like the only episode where, like, all of the main characters you follow meet up and all that stuff. Like, they had gone through so much shit since the last one. Whether you like the final season or not, so much, they have gone through so much shit. It's astounding seeing, like, the character progression for them. hell, if anything, like a good thing about the world itself is that like I sure doesn't have a Rick Sanchez levels of sad each season. Well, again, we got let's see, how different is Owl Town's original story versus the current story? Technically very different. And I say that in the sense of originally I wanted Owl Town to just be kind of like honestly kind of like jokey, not jokey in a sense, jokey in the sense of like something along the lines of, and I'm saying jokey, but I'm bringing this up, Goblin Slayer, where the characters' names are kind of like, it's like what the character is kind of written on the tin. Where it's like, oh, this is the Goblin Slayer. What does he do? He slays goblins. Like originally it was gonna be kind of like that, like, and it wasn't really gonna, I was gonna try to make it like not like as like, oh, story heavy or connected, where it was just gonna be kind of fun adventures, like episodic adventure. But I was like, I like writing stories, big stories, so that's why now it is kind of a much thought out and like much more thought out story and everything like that. But yeah, but like even then, like you bring up stuff about like aftermath, like a big part of like the theory of, not theory, the theming a little bit of Owl Town is aftermath, obviously, where like obviously like the reason why Diz and in turn Hoots are here is because the aftermath of Bone Town. The kaijus are extremely scarce in this world because of the aftermath of the Wizard Kaiju War. And like even then, when you start slowly seeing little more bits and pieces of the world, you'll see like how much that war is still kind of affecting this place. Hell, you have aftermath of things of like, you see like the moon has been destroyed by something. Like that's another aftermath of something that has happened. Or the blue moon, at least, not the blue or red one. Blue or green or red one. there's a lot of aftermath. I definitely say one of Diz's saddest things is really just like Bone Town. Bone Town is definitely like the major sad event for her. That is her like call to arms, kind of. That is obviously like a big major event for this right now. And obviously, you know, again, that is the aftermath of Bone Town that's still affecting her. Mentioned in the past that if season 1 Diz met Sarah knows Susan, she would be so nice. What if season 3 Diz met Susan? If season 3 Diz, like the end of season 3 Diz, hold on, sorry. Season 3 Diz, I would definitely say, would still be friends with Susan. I would definitely say that. I don't want to get too much into that far ahead. I fucked up on his pants. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're gonna trim that dumpy. With season 1 Diz, they would definitely be friends though. I mean, season 1 Susan definitely would be friends. Okay, these just need to go. Those just need to go. I don't know what I was doing with those, and I need those gone. That's what I need. It kind of gives him like, it looks like he is like damn it. Oh, not that one. This one. Let's see, number what? These parachute pants, what? Pants were so cheap. Why? Wonder why, Uncle. Because like season 1 Steven Universe is very different from final season of Steven Universe Future. That's true. That's 100% true. And like I said, like I want the characters to change. That's a big thing I want in the series, where you will look at these characters at the beginning and then at the end and be like, holy shit, they've been on so much has happened. I don't necessarily want it to always, I don't necessarily want it to end on like, oh yeah, status quo is refilled. I want it to be where it's like, holy shit, so much has happened. These characters have been through so much, and like you see it in like character design, you see it in like how they are now. Like obviously like stuff like these characters are going to be learning like new magics and stuff like that on top of that, but like I want their designs to also reflect that time has passed for them. Like like a good example I would say is between just a simple already a little bit of that is Diz. Like this isn't just like, you know, me screwing up. There is like character design wise, there's obviously a good difference. Diz, since, you know, she was 16 when Bone Town was destroyed. She's 18 by the time of episode 1. Hey, and you. Episode 1, and the immediate difference of her hair is much longer and it stands up a little bit more. Obviously hoots, and then stuff like her cloak is smaller because she has grown in those past 2 years from, you know, 16 to 18. And then stuff along the lines of scars where she has, you know, she has, and not to mention like body mass, she is a lot skinnier here, where here she's filled out a bit more. Then stuff like scars, like this Diz has no scars, but literally the scars of Bone Town are all over Diz. So like there's already like, in a sense, you see the aftermath of what this kind of did to Diz there. New theory, which Graham met Diz Shiver before the events of Bone Town Kaiju attack. That could be interesting. But hey, Anu, how you doing? Okay, I think I got the pants right now. Which granted. Hey again, dude. Hi again. Hoots, who are you? Hoots would remember her if they met. Hold on. Okay. Do you know some animals actually have real life powers? Like stuff like the electric eel? Like the electric eel has obviously electrical charge powers. Some jellyfish have immortality. You mean stuff like that? 'em. Also, like, we were talking about fire powers last time. I also like stuff like in Gentry Chow, where fire powers are added on top of like other like mystical abilities on top of it, which make fire powers really cool. And we were just talking about the show Monkey Kid, and like one character gains like a super like dimensional fire power, and it's amazing. It's really freaking badass. New theory, foreshadow, and which granted honestly treat Diz. And it's like two different people, but in nights. Oh, 100% they do. A 100% they do, and I'll say this like I don't think it's a spoiler, but like 100% like Diz and Hoots will probably like at some cases will have like their own friend groups a little bit. I'd say that's a pretty good update, I'd say. I need to make a spear for him. What do you think? That's a pretty decent update. Because I would think so. The pose is a little bit more dynamic. Well, the pose is a bit more dynamic, gives a little bit more personality. And also, I feel like I made him more distinguished with, like, the beard. Like, the mustache-esque of the beard. What was another thing I was grabbing? Oh. Elrin. Yeah, just for another example of another update I did. I'd say that's a pretty good pretty decent upgrade for these guys. Really hope that people like Grimdark Foreshadowing and Lemore don't die throughout the series. Lemore got new green sash thing. Oh yeah, I brightened up the color a bit. I brightened the color. This was too dull. There's axolotls, those therapy looking and I know what an axolotl. They're named after a Mexican god. Amphibians have really impressive generative abilities. Interesting. New theory foreshadowed associated different people. Really hope I got a new green sash thing. I gotta make him a spear. But I think both of these sell the characters a little bit more. Let's see. Wilson Fisk immediately trying to kill Matt after he took a bullet for him. Yeah! Was definitely feeling like something Mithril would do to foreshadow the We Built the City song. Yes, that was great. The We Built This City Twice was so freaking funny. Axolotls, yeah, axolotls have really fast regeneration. There's a few creatures that have like really cool like superpowers. Honestly, trying to think of some of them. Honestly, humans have like it's as simple as superpower, but we have a ridiculous amount of stamina. That like we could like someone brought like a video I watched, like they talked about us as like evolutionary. And it's like we are really like monsters. Like every other creature, oh man, they ran away. Humans are like, I'm gonna freaking catch you, and like just like the creature will run away, be out of breath, heat up, look back, and then see us. Like, and then they lost a mile away, still coming. It's like, oh shit. I wanna make him a spear, then we'll work on some of the other characters real quick. Alright, time for the second song. No, I'm sure it's fine. The voice he has as Kingpin is freaking phenomenal. Let's see here. Does Matt saving Kingpin's life actually broke this campaign against vigilantes because he got saved by one? Probably not. And it wouldn't surprise me if in the new Daredevil we learn like this whole thing against vigilantes is gonna spiral out. Like I think because it looks like Spider-Man's filming in like Europe right now, so we might see Spidey like out of the country specifically because of Fisk's doing or something. Oh no, did I put that in the wrong? I did. I put that in the wrong layer. Shit. Mark selected. Alright, let's see here. There's also exist shrimp and crustaceans, which have the capability to shoot shockwaves. Oh yeah, that was another one. The shockwave like punch that they do is so insane. Also, lobsters and stuff are immortal, and alligators. Long as they actually have food, they could live for like ever. Let's see here. So the punter, you notice a reference to Nowhere Home is Born Again, where the therapist asked Matt if he's been to Queens, and he said recently because he represented. Oh, I completely missed that. That's funny though. It is also a question, when does She-Hulk take place now? Like, did that take place before or after that? I guess maybe after season 2 of it. The Punisher short movie has already finished filming. Wonder if Swordsman Kate's dad is going to join Frank's escape. That'd be kind of cool. And I'd imagine he'd probably help with the escape. It's funny how the therapist, New York's only therapist in the comics, she gets controlled by the Purple Man. Really? Oh shit. I'm trying to also, was it? There's actually there's actually, if I remember correctly, there are snails who have like iron, who have put iron deposits in their shells so they can like be by like lava and stuff like that. Let's see here. Matt Levy met She-Hulk after the Netflix show ended, but before Born Again, because remember Matt lost the costume to either fire or... Right. Found it funny that Matt never brought up his She-Hulk adventure in Born Again. The She-Hulk exists in Owl Town and works for the Tiger Mafia. Maybe. I think She-Hulk is one of those characters that I've been thinking about a little. There's spiders, the web silk is stronger than steel, and the spider sense is also real. What do you mean about the spider sense one? Is it more like a sense of like they can sense electrical and magnetics around the area? Also, like again, the She-Hulk one, I think I'm kind of still figuring out a little bit on the She-Hulk character. I want to know the spider sense because the spider sense is like precognition. Man, I can hear the cicadas even with my headphones on. Also, what do you think about Casa Perdita instead of L'Amor Perdita? Like Casa, C-A-Z-A. C-A-Z-A, Casa Perdita. Because Casa is Spanish for hunt. Spiders have some very small hairs, if I remember correctly, that can sense the faintest movements around their surrounding. Interesting. But I do know, like, I like the spider silk one is 100% like, that's a thing. Like, I've looked into it, like, trying to see, like, how would you make spider silk? And I think they kind of can. If I read it correctly, there is a way that they've made it kind of a synthetic spider silk. But yeah, like, I think they took, like, if you take, like, a strand of steel, about the same strand as the spider silk wins, like, on how long it will last with something on it. It's kind of insane. That's pretty decent. Apparently the original plan was supposed to be more comedic. Karen and Foggy were supposed to die off screen, possibly because of the snap. Also, the guy that got retconned from being Hulk was gonna return. Oh! Ow! Apparently 2 freaking Bucky Barnes were gonna be in Born Again. Honestly, still hopes that happen. There are 2 Bucky Barnes. So it's gonna be like a multiverse thing, I'd imagine. And it's pretty decent. All right. Uh, I need to grab. All right, that's what I need to grab. Switch to Google. No, I don't want AI one, you asshole. I'm trying to find something. Hold on. All right, whatever. Sorry, I'm trying to get a reference picture. Copy image. There we go. Here. Okay, cool. We're fine. I think we're good. Nope. It goes up there. Wait a minute. Am I see-through? Why am I see-through? What the hell? Is it because of this thing? Wait a minute. Why is my opacity like... Sorry, hold on. Also, you can make it just... let me see. Why is my opacity? That's so weird. Hold on. I'm not sure why. Why is it like that? Hold on. I just realized like I'm like see-through. Why am I see-through? Turn that off. I'm solid. Turn it on. I'm see-through. So weird. It has to do with the filters I'm screwing with, but I don't know. But the opacity is literally like the color black. Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to fix this. Give me a minute. That made Things worse. Okay. Purple. I guess that's like if I wanted to, you know, I'm just gonna take off the filter. To turn. I don't. It doesn't look the greatest, but whatever. Sorry, I'm back. Sorry. I was getting. Anyways. Ran the original plan of Foggy. Honestly, still hope that happens. No, the guy from She-Hulk finale that became a Hulk, then She-Hulk rewrote it. Oh, he was gonna return as a human. Interesting. When Fisk brought up Echo and Matt, he immediately said, "Didn't she shoot you?" But later in the Marvel series with the Spider-Verse, they made Spider-Sense into a psychic precognition ability, and there are many examples. I explain more in chat. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I need to switch to the live chat, because I think I might have missed one of your past ones. So here they're quickly. Okay, no, we're good. Alright. Let's see. I was cool, even though Hawkeye season 2 probably won't happen again. Happened, Born Again brought back Swordsman because Kingpin appeared in Hawkeye 1. Yeah. And God, it like legitimately I was looking at the stepdad, the swordsman. I was like, why do you look familiar? I'm like, I know you're someone. Couldn't put my finger on it, but I'm like, I know you're someone. Also, what do we think of Kaza as Lamor's name? Because I'm thinking of changing it to Kaza. Because Lamor, the meaning of Lamor, I believe, let me check real quick. Let me see, hold on. If I type in Lamor, what actually comes up for it? My God is light. You know what, Lamor might actually, Lamor might be fine. You know what, Lamor, I think it's fine. Lamor is actually fine. Lamor, my God is my light. He's a crusader. No, alright. So let me go ahead and save this. Okay. And then let me get... Oh wow, apparently the light dragon flies around counterclockwise around Hyrule and always passes a Skyview tower. Image. Get that up. All right. Paste. Spider-Punk movie is in development. Really? That's interesting. Is it gonna be like 2D animated or animated like the Spider-Verse movies? Fun facts: Peacemaker season 2 actually retcons. Sorry, just the cameo by reshooting the scene with Justice Gang with Clark and Kara. Nice. I'm gonna start watching. I don't know if I should do Peacekeeper or Peacemaker weekly or not. I could. I definitely gotta watch obviously season 1 first, so I'd have to binge season 1 and then get to it. I definitely gotta start watching Twisted Metal. Excited to see how that story's gonna play out. That's because now we'll actually get to like the tournament-esque. But it's funny, both Twisted Metal and the Mortal Kombat movie, it's like, we'll wait till the second one, then we'll actually get to the main event. There's the scene in Spider-Man No Way Home when Doctor Strange hits Peter's astral form out of his body and he gave him more heightened awareness, which he enjoyed, and his body got an autopilot. Yep, because of the spider sense. It's so freaking sick. And you see the spider sense over his head too. I also started watching Ironheart too. I'm only on like episode 1 right now, but I have started it. It was either Ironheart or Monkey Kid. I was like, I want to keep watching Monkey Kid today. God, I'm so happy I did. God, it's so good. Let's see. Seeing Doctor Strange, Heightened Awareness, Spider-Punk, yeah. Oof, I do. Wait, sorry. Okay. I can't remember. Wasn't it that we're gonna make them human? I think. Fun fact: Beauty and the Beast season 2 actually retcon season 1 finale of Snyder. Just oh, you think you said that already? Yeah. With Clark Card. That's awesome. Honestly, it's really funny too. Ironheart's a pretty good show. It does end on a crazy cliffhanger, so I wonder if the MCU is actually going to address it since they're rebooting soon. I think what they're gonna by reboot, they're not gonna reboot everything, but what they're gonna do is they're like after Secret Wars or whatever, everything's just gonna get mushed together, and like it's gonna be like same characters, same memories from the last timeline, but now we're gonna have like the world like it always had X-Men, there was always Fantastic Four, there was always yada yada yada, because they say there's gonna be Spidey. Apparently Tom Holland's supposed to be in 3 Spider-Man movies, so obviously it's gonna be the new one coming up, Secret Wars, whatever, and then or Doomsday, Secret Wars, and then 2 more. So there's the ending of Avengers Infinity War after Thanos did the snap. Spider-Sense knew that he would get dusted away, which made him say, I don't feel so good. Oh, that's interesting. Also, the reason why Peter's Spider-Sense also wasn't working so well in in Far From Home, the reason why he wasn't working so is because of a deleted scene where he's using the Iron Spider suit more, so he was never in any actual danger while wearing that suit. So that's why he never trained his Spider Sense until pretty much, Far From Home actually started. I think we said we were gonna make them human. Even though they would be Elrin because of Hylians are like elves. Arrow's a good show. Spider Sense, I don't feel so good. Autopilot mode. But yeah, when they say they're gonna reboot, I don't think it's gonna reboot like wholeheartedly. Like there's still gonna be some it's gonna be probably like the ending of Star Versus a little bit, where like all the worlds kind of just get merged together. Then there's a Green Goblin. Let's see. Ironheart cliffhanger. Okay. Green Goblin No Way Home. Peter could sense the evil intentions from him and ignore the spider sense. Yes. But he could also sense when the when the Goblin was taken over. Like he could sense when the Goblin took over. Like when the Goblin had actually taken over. So like. We'll stick with this skin tone for right now, and if I'll work out later if we'll make them human or not. Green Goblin, Peter, yeah. I'm thinking all the characters of Electric Ice, like they all wear like almost like the guardian helmets. Like the sage helmets, pretty much. Alright. There's also Penny, which has a psychic connection with her spider inside the mech suit. Yeah, and what is it? Miguel, also another thing, Miguel O'Hara, the Spider-Man 2099, he also doesn't have spider sense. And then Madam Web actually has, I think, the strongest spider sense, which allows her to just straight see through the web of life and see through like the web of life and see stuff like the future and stuff. Oof. So Marvel has officially made Spider-Sense into a psychic. Pretty much. Pretty much. There's the whole thing with like the web of life or something like that. I guess you could kind of say it's lightly still sci-fi too, but like it is very much like a special like psychic like power. Sorry. Alright. More efficiently made psychic ability. Da, da, da. Which, honestly, the spider powers... Like, it's actually, spiders themselves, like, how they stick to walls, actually is kind of a superpower in itself as well. Because, like, it's literally manipulating the electrical, like, pulses or whatever to, like, stick to them. Like, manipulating, like, I think it's, like, the molecules or the atoms or the attraction or whatever to stick to walls. It's kind of insane. But extremely freaking cool. Okay. Can't sue me if you can't see their face, Nintendo. Who am I kidding? They could sue me if they wanted to. Also, this music gives me like Japanese, Chinese level and like Sonic. Demon Earth also has psychic powers. Like, wait, does he? I feel like I know this, but I can't remember exactly. Remind me. I know Blue has psychic powers, and then like White also has psychic powers. I don't remember if Steven did. There's an episode when Steven shared dreams with Kiki and helped. Oh, right. I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that one. Yeah, you're right. I completely forgot that. Yeah, like he enters her dream and helps her out with that. More along the lines of she wears a mask. What I plan to do for Wolftown for all of Electric Ice is for each of them to have like masks similar to the sages. So that way, technically speaking, you know, no one knows who's underneath the mask, Nintendo. So this is just a mask that she wears, and like each of them are gonna have their own. The thumbnail still. Oh, god damn it! Change thumbnail. Let me see here. Dreams. Oh, okay, we got it. There was this storyline. I changed the thumbnail, at least I think I did. Storyline when the crystal gems stopped a geo weapon, the cluster buried beneath. Oh, right, and like he sensed all of them underneath. But yeah, Styro, this is more along the lines of, you know, she's wearing like a guardian mask kind of thing. Each of them is gonna have one. Like, think of them kind of like, they're gonna have kind of like Daft Punk, where like their identities are always hidden. plot line can become immortal kaijus like through magic, curse, or science. Definitely a plot line I would say I would leave alone for a minute. I will say there are definitely people who have tried to become kaijus or become immortal and such. And kaijus are like the pinnacle of magic. There have definitely been people who have tried to do that. I'll say that at least. But I won't say like if it's the possibilities of everything so far. With Steven and Bird, I reached the cluster. Steven started seeing thousands of ghost faces screaming and suffering. Enter the shared collective consciousness of the cluster. Yep. Or didn't he also synchronize with Lapis and Jasper? And like he saw into the mind of Malachite. Becoming more kaijus like through magic or curse of science. Also, I'm guessing you're thinking about that because of how Zelda becomes a kite, a dragon in Tears of the Kingdom. And Ganon, I guess, too. But yeah, things about kaiju and stuff like that I think will be revealed much later. I don't want to give away too much stuff right now. We will be learning more about kaiju stuff very soon. But yeah. What was it called? Alright, so this is Singer Z, as far as anyone's concerned. As far as Nintendo is concerned, this is Singer Z. Alright, I need... Alright. The Diamond started with Steven having visions in his sleep of the pink palanquin and mysteriously crying out of tears. Yep. Oh, right. Yeah, that was the other one. Being paired out, reached the cluster. I think we'll do one more. Let me see. Alright. Alright. Started tears, yes. Alright. We'll do one more. I need to change this goddamn music. I need to get new music, honestly. Actually, you know what? Let's... Let me see something real quick. Let's go... I'm trying to find some better music. Hold on. Latin, jazz... I want to go for lo-fi. Here we go.
In audio. In audio. In audio.
Sorry, give me a minute.
In audio. In audio.
We'll go for this one. Not forever. Sorry, give me one. Oh. Apparently I already downloaded this one for... Really? Where? I must already have this one in my thing, and I just never... Either I never got it, or... Hold on. Abandoned. Feet up. Sorry, I'm trying to get some music. Hold on. So I don't know why, but not that I'm not... The music for me usually, like, disappears after a minute. But this time it hasn't been, like, disappearing in the background for me. So... I'll just go with this one for right now. Thank you. I want to try to get him in like a guitarist pose. Since this guy will be the main guitarist. Steven Universe, Mysterious Crying. Okay. Alright, nothing new in the show right now. Okay. Yeah, we'll do one more drawing. This stream won't be too long. That'll be the guitar. Jesus, those cicadas are loud. I don't know if you guys can hear them, but like, I can hear them through my headphones. But yeah, the Blue Diamond, yeah, I remember those psychic events when he did those. Might have made him a little thick. Just a little bit, though. Alright, let's see here. Blue Diamond, Steven Gerrard, yeah. I wonder if I should look up like when is like the best times to stream. I imagine like weekend, like Fridays, but like later maybe. I don't know. Let's hear. Is the Doctor from Doctor Who also psychic? I remember he uses psychic ability, but it's not so often. I don't think he is. Like, he has, because I know he has stuff like psychic paper that makes them see, like, you know, makes other people see things. But I don't think he's psychic. I think he's resistant to psychic abilities, but I don't think he himself is psychic. I could be wrong though. He at some point could be like, ah, yeah, I tap into your freaking mind. But I don't believe the Doctor is psychic. Or if he has that ability, he uses it very sparingly. Or they use it very sparingly because he's been reincarnated as, you know, alien. Yeah, if he is psychic, it's not an ability that I, as someone who like watched it like a while ago, I don't necessarily remember it being like at least a prominent part of his moveset. He could read people. I don't know if he could, you know, just control, like, you know, psychically link with them. It is the mantis in Guardians. Yeah, she is psychic, but she has to tap her antennas to do it. So it's more about being an empath, which I think is still a version of psychic, isn't it? Like being empath. Shit. I could probably do this a little bit better with laser mask things, but if anything, I could do it. I could do it later if need be. I can rework the masks. Let me get the actual whole thing out first, and then I'll deal with those later. You know what, maybe if I color out the eyes. Yes, whatever will be will. Future mind to question me. Alright, so there's many different types of psychic powers in fiction, Steven Universe, mantis or empaths. You have I can't remember her name, but the girl in one of the cats in My Hero Academia, where she's able to sense where people are and like also like info about them. That's a psychic ability. Yeah, that's good. Let's see. All right, there are many different psychics, empaths, Steven Universe, mantis. Also, like Steven Universe's powers also are very much tied to emotions, other emotions, as well as their own emotions. White Diamond has the ability to switch, kind of like switch minds almost. God. These are so shoes, FYI. Alright, so there are many different types. Okay, so same thing. Sorry if I'm like quiet tonight. Like, well, no, obviously not as many comments on I'm talking that much, but also we have shit still going around in my head. So this is guitarist L. Not done with him yet. I'm just gonna freehand this. I don't want to look up reference right now. Nope, that's wrong. That's better. Can you hear the AC unit? Actually, you might not be able to. Alright. Sorry. Sorry, I'm not talking too much. Alright. Let's see here. Kind of, sort of. I kind of screwed that up a little. I should say this right now. I really do love drawing. It is kind of awesome. Like, even if, like, you know, I'm not the greatest artist. And I say this to anyone who wants to do art. Even if you're not the greatest artist, it feels, to me at least, it feels amazing when, like, I try to draw something. Even if it's, like, a different art style or a different character that, like, and, like, I don't get it exactly right. But if I can draw it and it looks close enough to where, like, you could tell what it is, I'm like, yes, that's so freaking cool. I did that. Hell, and, like, again, I like stuff like how I was able to turn L'Amour. This is only a few months difference, but I turned him from this to this. And I'm kind of happy with that. Like, I kind of, you know, I stretched out L'Amour, gave him a little bit more muscle definition, groomed out his mustache. Yeah. I keep drawing. What else? Might be able to draw even more. Draw better, faster, stronger. Wait a minute. What the hell? I'm sorry. Did I just miss? Did the next Sword Art Online Abridged just come out? Or am I misreading that? Wait, no. Oh. Oh, okay. Sword Art Online Abridged Fractured Daydream. Oh no, they're just playing Sword Art Online Abridged. They're playing Sword Art Online, one of the games. Okay. Scared the hell out of me. I thought... Okay. Alright. I thought I screwed up, and I'm like, not screwed up. I thought I was gonna watch the next Sword Art Online Abridged. The best Sword Art Online. All right. I do have like the Gun Gale Online game. Sword Art Online. That'd be a fun one to stream one of these days. Alright, and then... Maybe here would be a good one. Actually, hold on. I got an actually cool idea for her. Ah, crap. Alright, come on. Let's see. I'm trying to make it look, obviously, like a guitar. Obviously, of course. Obviously, that's what I'm doing. We'll figure it out later. Actually, if anything, I should just... Uh-oh, I didn't mean to connect those two together, but that's fine. That's fine for right now. Wait, what the hell happened to the... Oh, did I erase it? Oh. I really do gotta watch the new Peacemaker. Honestly, actually, it's funny because I'm thinking like, man, I should really watch those, and then I'm thinking like, no, I should finish Monkey Kid, because oh my god, I want to know more what the hell's happening with that. Let's see here, psychic powers, yeah. Show them who's the Monkey Kid. This isn't gonna be pretty right now. I'm not sure when Electric Ice will make their full debut appearance, so you know I have time to fix all this up. I did want to do this as, you know, like Styro said, for like, since I just finished the game itself. God, Tears of the Game was so good too. Nope. Actually, wait, no, because isn't it laced with green? It is. It is cool, like, learning stuff like the lore with, like, the lore with, like, it being, like, you know, originally it was, like, the goddess sword and all that stuff. I really should play Skyward Sword. That'd be a fun one, I think, to play, too. Skyward Sword, all I've heard is good things about Wind Waker. That way it looks a little bit thicker on the inside. It's a magic guitar that does not need strings. You just strum over the blade and it plays music. Save as the M guitar. Port. I didn't color in the blade. Shoot. It's pretty goddamn obvious when I'm looking at it now. Wait a minute. If I take out, yeah. There we go. Like that. Save as G. Alright, let's see. Alright, there's many different types. Alright, cool. Nothing new added. Just making sure I'm caught up on everything. See, there's no... Usually I get a bot at least on Twitch. Nothing this time on Twitch. I kind of wonder how the hell you... I guess maybe it is like the idea of like you have to stream at specific times on Twitch for it to be any good. And then obviously streaming the more recent games, I'd imagine too. All right, guitarist L. Singer Z and guitarist L, which I'm gonna add like a microphone at some point. But yeah, these are the first two members of Electric Ice, which I'll probably, maybe like other streams, I'll like do like one character per. But yeah, next I could probably do, let me see, because I can console. Let me see here. Sorry, give me a minute. So I could do console for one of them for like the next one. Sidekick finish, alright. Alright, let me see here. Yeah, because Electric Eyes has singer Z, guitarist L. It'll be bass K for console. I got. What's her name? The new Gerudo Queen. The new Gerudo Queen. Riju.
Zelda Wiki.
I remember Riju. Next, I could do Riju in console if I wanted to. Alright. But I think that's gonna be it for today. 3 characters, like actual like characters, not just little monsters. I was able to redo Lemore, which is really good. I need, like, I'm still getting used to trying to draw, like, beards and mustaches and stuff. So. Hopefully that looks good. Like, if I look up, hold on a second. Copy. Paste. Sorry. I guess technically I could do like a little bit more like under the lip. Kind of like that. That doesn't look too bad. Go to this layer. Yeah, that looks better. Save as. Give it. Actually, before I end this stream, then. Before I end this stream, let me pull up the lineup again. Did I not add Lemore to the lineup? Guess I didn't. Alright, that's fine. I can do it now. Elrin. Lore. He's a little bit shorter. I think I just need to make a bigger Hold on. With... Let's make that... That way we can actually fit more characters on here, because I think that's getting a little too smooshed. Okay. So Diz is about 5'6". And we'll import. Uli, who's pretty tall. Imports. Let's see, who else should I import? Actually, immediately. Oh, I'll import. Fingernails. God, I forget. I keep forgetting character names. I remember the character. I just forget the name. Yeah, it's Zaya. Zaya is much shorter. Let's see. We'll go with Vicky. Vicky is taller than Zaya, but shorter than Diz. Empath. Or let's see. They're bright. Easton. Arios. Here's pretty short. Terra's and these specific Beaston are pretty short. Not all Beaston are short, but he definitely is. Like these specific Beaston are. No, not King. No. Oh yeah, Crowlin Gray is a Beaston. He's huge. You get to go in the back. Let's see. Dorado Pato. Oh yeah. Why do I feel like when I wasn't trying to draw like specifically Sonic characters, I made better Sonic character designs than I did when I was trying to draw that one person's OC. That one. Let me see. What was the other beast then? It wasn't Kitty. Ah, Ember, that was. Let's see, psychic abilities, okay. Import, let me grab Photos. Where is it? Photos is pretty freaking huge. Oh, duh, Grimdark. Grimdark. I'll put Grimdark here and I'll move Photos in front of him. Grimdark is a walking tank. Foreshadow. Foreshadow's pretty. Foreshadow's not short, but he's taller than Diz is. I know that. I'll add Matita. Yeah. Actually, I had Lemore already. I won't do everyone right now, but like this way I can at least have like a better one. Yeah, he's taller than Foreshadow. He's definitely taller than Foreshadow. There's others, but I'll get to those another time. In any case, I'm gonna try to make a bigger size chart because I do have like here. I'm like, I could fit way more if I actually expand that a bit. Mithril Wing. I'm not done with him fully yet, but I could add him. He'd have to go in the back, though. Not that big. I think my color scaling is kind of scaling towards blue. Guess there is some red in there, though. Import image. What else do I have? Oh, Shatter and Sparkle. Actually, I don't think I added them. I don't think they were in the last one. Oh well. Shatter is like slightly. Could also deal with you. I think I'll just add the sisters, and that's where we'll call it for today. Alright, but anyways. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you who else. Thank you, Styro. I'm not sure if Styro, any of you guys are still watching right now. I don't believe anyone watched on Twitch, which I think Twitch is still live. Yeah, okay. But I'll fix this some other time or not, or whatever. But thank you for watching. I'm sure it is that I've done. Links are on my Facebook down somewhere. In you, maybe we talk more about superpowers and empaths and stuff later. But thank you everyone who joined with me. Thank you, comment and likes. Well, there's no likes right now, but thank you everyone who joined in and, you know, enjoy my little rambles or enjoy me drawing. Next stream will be Monday, where I will be finishing Carmen Sandiego. But thank you for watching. Share my videos. Hopefully enjoy this. It'll be 4:30, and we will. Later. Thanks again, everyone.